All right, so now we're going to do the retrieve tests and go into the possession test. We do 4 tosses, and the dog comes back to us because we have another toy. That way we don't have to interrupt it with trying to get the toy out of the dog's mouth. So we're looking for how fast the dog leaves us, how fast the dog comes back in, and that they stay focused on the task. Speed and focus are what we're looking for. The distance, this is good. In the video, you don't need to make it into a big, long retrieve because they're going to be doing a lot of other tests, and we don't want to wear them out right here in the beginning. So you can see that her excitement is not getting less, it's actually increasing. And now we're going to go into the possession test. So everybody stands still, nobody engages the dog, they don't move their feet, they don't do anything, you just kind of look in a neutral position and you wait for 1 minute. And what we want to see here is that the dog remains focused on the toy, whether it's what we're seeing here, the dog's trying to get the person to interact, or they may show other things. They may just run around with the ball in their mouth, they may go lay down with the ball. All these things are okay, but what we don't want is for the dog to just drop the ball and go sniff and get distracted and engage in other things. That is a lack of focus. And we need this toy to be the most important thing in the world to the dog. And as you can see, it looks pretty important right here. When the 1 minute is up, we can pick up the toy and give her another toss just to end that test, those 2 tests, in a positive manner. There it is. That's the end. She did a real nice job on it. She tried to engage everybody, and now she gets what she wants. So that is a definite pass on those 2 tests. All right, now we just wanted to show you another breed because different breeds show their possession in different ways. Remember, the dog can engage you. He can drop the ball and bark at you. He can run around with the ball. He can lay down and chew on the ball or put his feet over the ball and just possess the ball. All these things are acceptable, and actually that's what we want. So different dogs, different personalities do it different ways. But again, to reiterate, it's very important that that dog doesn't drop the ball and turn his focus onto something else. Not a person, not the ball, or not the game with the person. And that's the criteria. He's staying very active and looking for something to do with the ball. Again, all this is okay. And the time is up, and so the person that's testing can go ahead and play with the dog and engage him again. So that's all we're looking for. It's pretty simple. It's either there or it's not. So just remember, the things that people do that negate this test are that they try to help the dog, or they move their feet, or they turn their back, or they encourage them and tell them to go get it, go get your toy. All those things, we can't have any of that. It's got to be internal, coming from the dog.